Hello friends, welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator video. After last patch, the Autopilot system is pretty much jacked up and it renders any tutorial idea useless at this point, and I won't be able to record anything until the next patch and the Autopilot is hopefully fixed. But I wanted to do something different this time and do a VATSIM flight from Atlanta to Memphis and just maybe share the basics of VATSIM with you guys while we are doing this. So we are currently parked at Atlanta airport. I am already connected to VATSIM through their VPilot client, and we are parked at General Aviation parking, and we will be filing our flight plan and asking for clearance and hopefully taking off. We are currently connected to VPilot. Let me move the window here, and we have Atlanta Center, Memphis Center, Atlanta Tower, and the ADIS information. I already listened to ADIS. The active runways are 90 left, 09 left, and 09 right, so we will be departing from one of those. But let's just start with filing our flight plan. So we are at KATL, going to KMEM, and our alternate airport, I'm not worried about that at this point. Departure time according to SimBrief. By the way, all this information is coming from SimBrief. Right now is 0050 Zulu. Oops, not that one. This one here. 0050. Time and route is going to be 1 hour 5 minutes. We have 1 hour 40 minutes of fuel. Cruise speed, I will leave it there. Cruising altitude is going to be 43,000. And the route information, which I will put there here in a second, like this, and that is our route information. So now we can file the flight plan and see flight plan file. Let me move the window out of here and let's jump into the cockpit. I already powered the aircraft, but the engines are not running now, so let's tune to Atlanta. Probably we will be asking clearance from the center, so that's 132.975, which is this frequency.
2555 Atlanta Center, runway 18 left, line up and wait.
As you see, we started to hear the communications on VATSIM. Okay, and at this point I don't see problems with turning on and starting the aircraft engines, because we are a GA aircraft. I don't know if we need to ask for push and start, but they have limited resources, so probably they are not going to be worried about that. So let's just start the engines in the meantime, so that we have one less step to cover when it gets to that point. So right engine is running.
Right.
Okay, we just disconnected for a second. My network is
South 324 Atlanta Center, radar contact, climb maintain, Papa 310. 310, that's 224.
Okay. Hopefully.
Main tower, Endeavor 460, established 9 right. Still on the center frequency.
The connection will stay alive. I'm not sure. We are having
Endeavor
some issues with the
460,
internet service
right.
nowadays.
Flight 2555, flighting 200, my 18 left, clear for takeoff.
Okay, took me a second to fix the connection problems. We are back online. Sorry about that.
Envoy 2555, fly heading 200, my 18 left, clear for takeoff.
We are now pretty much, engines are running and ready to ask for
Delta 1609 over Bernie, contact Atlanta Tower, 190.1.
The controller seems just a little bit busy,
190.1 over Bernie, Delta 1609.
but we'll see. I will move the SimBrief window so that you guys can see, but I am going to use their scratch pad to capture the information
Turkish 3-1 heavy, descend maintain 1-2000.
given by the controller.
1-2000, Turkish 3-1 heavy.
And I will be contacting the controller here in a second but I need to listen to
Atlanta Delta 90, 14,000 looking prior.
ADIS for a
Delta
second
90, climb maintain level
to
310.
310 Delta 90.
JetBlue 439,
Information
contact
November.
Jacksonville Center 135.2.
Unified 92, good night, JetBlue 439.
now we are ready.
American 1979, contact Memphis Center 133.65.
Let's see what they will say. Now we are going to make the call and start recording what the controller says on SimBrief window.
Vision Jet 8080 Pop Atlanta Center,
After
cleared
this
Atlanta Hartsfield Airport is filed,
after this
maintain
conversation,
10,000, squawk
when they have a break,
2032.
we will get in between and ask for our clearance.
That's 203, actually, and 80 Pop Squawk 2055, 2055, expect 4 for departure, and advise ready for taxi, altimeter 2909
Okay, so I think now we are
American 1007, clear direct Raleigh Durham VOR.
we are ready.
Clear direct Raleigh Durham VOR.
Now we are ready. Atlanta Center, good evening. Citation 5 Papa Lima, ready to copy IFR to Memphis. We have information November.
Envoy 2555, Atlanta Center, radar contact, clear direct icons, climb maintain 16,000.
Alright, that didn't went well.
American 1041, resume normal speed.
There was some other conversation or communication.
Delta 848 mid altitude, maintain level 320 for traffic.
Let's see if and try again.
Delta 848 mid altitude for traffic, maintain level 320.
Okay, that's getting busy. If we can find the break. Let's try this one more time.
Delta 2020 is with you at 16,000 feet.
Delta 2020, Atlanta Center, squawk 2021.
2021.
And 5 Papa Lima, what airport are you currently located at, sir?
I am currently at Atlanta, parked at General Aviation Parking, 5 Papa Lima.
Tower 119.1.
Tower on 119.1, 5 Papa Lima, thank you. Okay, looks like we are going to ask our clearance from the tower. Let's just tune to the tower.
Delta 2020, radar contact, 78 miles west of Atlanta, VOR at 16,100. You could have Birmingham
Left, taxi via
Okay,
Mike,
now we
Mike
are
2.
connected to the tower.
2, 9 west, Delta.
Alright, let's just try this one more time.
Atlanta Tower, FedEx 1569 Heavy, ready for taxi from the south cargo ramp, information November.
FedEx 1569 Heavy, runway 9 right, taxi via Romeo.
Center right there, Romeo, FedEx 1569 Heavy.
Let me check our location real quick
Right, taxi.
Information,
while they are talking.
November clearance level.
Okay, we are here.
You got stepped on. Was that UPS 120 calling?
Okay.
Affirmative, looking for IFR to
FedEx 120 Heavy, you're clear to Louisville via the Department 2 departure, rescue transmissions and untiled. Time to maintain 10,000, expect flight level 32010 minutes after departure. Departure was 132.907, squawk 7237.
Okay, waiting on the ATC to finish the communication, and hopefully we will be able to get in between.
UPS 120 Heavy, read back correct. Expect runway 8 left for departure, coming for taxi.
Okay,
8 left will call. UPS 120.
we will see now here in a second.
Delta 1616, information November at Lima 4 taxi.
Oh boy,
Delta
It
1616,
is
runway
busy.
9 or left. Correction, runway 9 or left. Taxi via Lima 4, Mike 2.
Lima 4, Mike and Mike 2 to runway 9 left, Delta 1616.
Tower, Delta 1325. My apologies, we have rolled past Mike 2. You want to just head down to the end, or do you want to make a UE?
If we can get a break, guys.
For Delta 1325,
This is what VATSIM flights are usually, because there are a lot of people trying to get clearance delivery, and there's only one controller right now, so it's kind of cramped and busy.
Runway 9 left, clear for takeoff.
9 left, clear for takeoff, Delta 1325, RNAV lighted.
Okay, let's try this. Atlanta Tower, good evening. Citation 5 Papa Lima. Ready to copy IFR to Memphis. We have information November.
Station 5 Papa Lima, you are cleared to Memphis via the NASA 2 departure truck transmissions and as filed. How to maintain 10,000. Expect flight level 43010 minutes after departure. Departures with Atlanta Central 132.9 or 7. Squawk 7261.
Citation 5 Papa Lima is cleared to Memphis via the NASA 2 departure and Chuk transition. Departure, climb maintain 10,000. Squawk 7261.
Citation 5 Papa Lima, read back correct. You can expect runway 8 left coming for taxi.
Expect runway 8 left, and I will call for taxi. Thank you. So that was our clearance. You guys heard of it, and I just tried to type part of it. We are departing from
at 10, runway 9 right, clear to land.
Runway 9 right, Alaska 746.
So our initial climb is going to be 10,000.
Tower Delta 1616 will be ready at Mike 2.
And our squawk code
Delta
is
1325, contact
7261.
907 today.
13297, Delta 1325, good night.
Let's type that in there. Let's change it to TARA.
Delta 1616, RNAV light is
Okay.
runway 9 or left at intersection Mike 2, clear for
So
takeoff.
departure frequency is
Turn up
going
to lightest
be
runway 9 or left at Mike 2, clear for takeoff,
Let me
Delta
check there.
1616.
132.905, which is this guy. It's already in there. And let's go and check the map for the taxi route. I don't think they have an 08 left, but it's going to be 09er left as far as I'm concerned. So
Last aircraft, takeoff time.
we'll see here in a second. Yeah, that is going to be that. And they are going to give us probably
Delta
Romeo,
1477, runway 9 or left.
press 9er
Taxi
right,
via
and
Lima 3, Mike
depart from
2.
here. So we're pretty much at this point ready to taxi because the engines are running. Everything is entered. Departure is going to be, let's just select our departure. NASA 2 and transition Chuk, that's entered. And let's calculate our takeoff
Steel
performance.
City 1368, runway 8 left, taxi via Alpha.
Winds are at, let me see here,
Alpha 8 left for Steel City 13.
110. Let me check the wind information on, and let me just first do this so that you guys see the map only, and don't worry about sim toolkit window, and I will change the zooming of the overlay map just a tiny bit so that you guys see, and it's picking up the weather. Let's just turn off the radar so that it's much more clear, and hopefully this should do if the map updates. Not sure if it will. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Things are
Delta
taking some
1616,
time.
contact departure 132.907, see ya.
So
3297 and the tops or bottoms are at 500, Delta 1616.
now you should have the
Alaska 746, welcome to Atlanta, hold short
Map
runway 9 or
right
left
there.
at Dixie.
okay.
Sure, hold short 9er left at Dixie, Alaska 746, and we're headed to ramp 5.
Now, let's check the weather information at Atlanta. Hopefully we will get the information shortly. 110 at 8 knots. That is the weather. Temperature is 13 degrees. QNH is already there. Next page. These are our speeds.
746, cross runway 9er left at Dixie. Continue taxi to the ramp via Dixie Lima, Quebec.
Cross 9er left at Dixie, Dixie Lima to the ramp, Alaska 746.
1477, are you ready to go, sir?
We are ready for 1477.
So now we are pretty much ready for pushback. As far as I can tell from the map, we are going to push to the right and join the taxiway Romeo from there. Let me see. Yes, we are going to push to the right and then join taxiway Romeo. Let's just start the pushback. And there we go. I am using a mod for pushback.
Delta 1477, RNAV Grits, runway 9er left, clear for takeoff.
We are going to
RNAV
push
Grits, 9 left, clear for takeoff.
to
FedEx 1569 Heavy,
left.
are you going to be ready to go in a minute?
Ready to go right now whenever you are. FedEx 1569 Heavy.
Okay.
FedEx 1569 Heavy, runway 9er right, line up and wait.
So
Bottom way down to right, FedEx 1569 Heavy.
we will stop shortly. We will stop shortly when we have the nose lined up, just like that, and we can stop the pushback now, and we can call for taxi.
Citation 5 Papa Lima, are you on frequency?
I am on frequency, sir. Yes.
Roger, citation 5 Papa Lima. I noticed I gave you 8 left for departure. Let me know if you want that changed. I can give you 9 right. Just let me know. Break. Delta 1477. Contact departure 132.907. Have a great flight.
For departure, Delta 1477.
Citation 5 Papa Lima, 9 right will shorten my taxi route. I am okay with that, sir. I'm sorry, 8 right.
Citation Papa Lima, Roger, standby 1. Break. FedEx 1569 Heavy. Thanks for your patience tonight. RNAV Lightest, runway 9er right, clear for takeoff.
Apparently we were departing from runway
Lightest, takeoff for runway 9er
08,
right,
not
FedEx
09. It
Heavy.
was, I saw it.
Grits 120 heavy, ready taxi.
I saw it like a 9. That was my bad, but it's apparently not.
UPS 120 Heavy, runway 8 left, taxi via Alpha.
8 left,
9, but it is 8. So we'll see what the controller says.
Citation 5 Papa Lima. Plans for runway 9er right. Call me when ready for taxi.
Citation 5 Papa Lima. Can you please repeat the communication?
Yes, sir. 5 Papa Lima. You can plan for runway 9er right. Call me when ready for taxi.
Okay, cleared for runway 9 right, and I am ready for taxi, sir.
FedEx 1569 Heavy, contact departure 132.907. Have a great flight.
1397, have a great night. FedEx 1569 Heavy.
Will City 1368. You ready to go, sir?
Roger, Still City 1368, holding short 8 left for departure.
Will City 1368, RNAV Ronnie, runway 8 left, clear for takeoff.
Roger, clear for takeoff. Takeoff 8 left, Still City 1368.
Citation 5 Papa Lima, runway 9 to right, taxi via Romeo.
Taxi via Romeo, runway 08 right, 5 Papa Lima, thank you.
Papa Lima, just to verify, that's runway 9 right, 9 right.
I am sorry, 9 right, correct, roger.
Atlanta, Delta 1958, Oscar.
It keeps
IFR
going
standby,
back and
please.
forth between 8 and 9. I'm not sure which one was the correct runway, but it's
Last
just a
aircraft
bit
pickup time?
frustration right there.
1598.
But we will taxi to that runway, and we'll take it from there, guys.
1598. I do
I'm not
have a
sure
flight
if we
plan
can
on
do a
top,
full
sir.
flight. This video is going to get really long if we do, but we will see what happens.
Roger.
We will see what happens here in a second, guys. We are now entering the taxiway, right so. And we will be taking a left from here. And we will keep taxiing to the runway. It's busy here. And just a side note, in real life, Atlanta International Airport is the busiest, I think it's the busiest airport in the United States, because it's a connection point for a lot of flights. Therefore, it's quite busy. That's what I read when I was doing some reading about the airports and the busiest airports in the US. So we will keep taxiing.
On the tower, good evening, Turkish 31 Heavy, 9 miles final for
I'll keep you
Diner
guys
right.
here. Unfortunately, I have to stay on the frequency just in
Turkish
case
31 Heavy, good evening, Atlanta Tower.
they
Wind
try to
100
contact
at
me.
10, runway 9 right for the land.
But we'll see.
Atlanta, 9 right, Turkish 31 Heavy.
I haven't changed the
Delta
time.
1598, you should have the flight plan now with Oscar.
I would have made it
1598,
day,
standby
but
1.
this is what the current time is at Atlanta. So we are going to do a night flight eventually, and hopefully the Autopilot is going to be behaving or cooperating with us. I'm going to set our climb speed. Let's slow down a little bit. We are a little bit fast, but we are getting there. It has a lot of problems, to be honest with you. It's
Delta 1598,
We'll
I have
see.
your clearance ready by break top.
it will try
Go
to
ahead.
kill you if that happens. What has
Delta
broken?
1598, you're clear to Tampa
is,
via the bank departure.
What happens is the aircraft tries to bank
10,000.
left or right
Level 31010
and goes into a barrel roll.
Departure with
And
Atlanta Center 1.
that is the problem with the Autopilot.
7215, read back squawk only.
7215, Delta 1598.
Delta 1598, squawk read back correct. Push and start your discretion. You can expect runway 9 or left coming for taxi.
Roger.
So we are coming close to.
UPS 120 Heavy, are you ready to go, sir?
UPS 120 Heavy, we're ready.
UPS 120 Heavy, runway 8 left, RNAV, Ronnie, clear for takeoff.
So that's 8
RNAV,
left,
runway 8 left, clear for takeoff. UPS 120 Heavy.
8 left, 9 or right. I'm not sure. I'm just confused a little bit with these runways, guys. I'm not sure. We'll see. Let's slow down. We are getting to the holding short point right now. So we are pretty much going to hold short here. 9 right, like so. Okay. We will turn on our landing lights and our strobe, and we will call the controller. Atlanta Tower, citation 5 Papa Lima, holding short, runway 09 right.
Papa Lima, continue holding short traffic on about 3 miles final.
Roger, continue holding short until further notice. Thank you.
GPS-120 Heavy, contact departure 132.907. Have a great flight.
Departure
So
GPS 120
apparently
Heavy, good night.
there's a there's a plane landing. I think that's that guy right there. We will keep holding short until that person lands, but looks like he's coming towards us. That's kind of scary, guys. I'm not sure what this person is doing. Feels like, okay, that is weird. I don't see landing lights. But that aircraft is going to land shortly, hopefully. There we go. Oh, that's a big guy. Oops. So 787, I guess. Microsoft Flight Simulator or whatever, I don't know. Alright, we should hear back from the controller after that aircraft clears the runway, and is going to let us enter, line up, and maybe take off from what I can think of. So you guys should still see the map.
Position 5, Papa Lima, runway 9 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, citation 5 Papa Lima. So we are going to line up with the runway and wait for...
Circuit 31, welcome to Atlanta. Hold short, runway 9 left at Dixie.
So we'll see. We are lining up right now.
We'll hold short 9 left at Sierra, Turkish 313.
Okay.
Circuit 31, actually let's do this. Cross runway 9 left at Sierra, join Lima to the ramp. Have a great night.
Now we
Roger, clear cross 9 left at Sierra and into the ramp.
We will check the configuration one more time. Everything looks good. Pido heat cap
Location
turbo.
5 Papa Lima, RNAV Herschel, runway 9 right. Clear for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, citation 5 Papa Lima. Thank you. Okay, so that's our takeoff clearance, guys. Full power. Now we are going. Try to keep the main center line here and trying not to do anything stupid because we are on an online network, and that's our rotate speed. We can rotate now. Gear up. Let's just do this so that we see our waypoints. We don't want to overspeed the aircraft, so we will do this. Turn on the yaw damper and autopilot and hold for
Station
this.
5 Papa Lima, contact departure 125.7. Again, that's departure 125.7. Just now coming online.
Departure on 125.7, citation 5 Papa Lima. Thank you. One, 2.5.7. So that's the departure frequency. And we'll see. Atlanta approach, citation 5 Papa Lima, with you at 3,000 feet climbing for 10,000.
5 Papa Lima, Atlanta departure, squawk at sea.
Yes, sir, it should be at sea. Let me see again.
Papa Lima, radar contact, 4 miles east of the field, stay altitude.
Okay guys, looks like everything is going according to the plan. We are climbing. We just lost a little bit speed while trying to talk to the controller.
Papa Lima, stay altitude.
Can you repeat for 5 Papa Lima, please?
5 Papa Lima, stay altitude.
I am at 5,600 going for 10,000, sir.
Climb and maintain 14,000.
Climb and maintain 14,000, 5 Papa Lima. So we are clear to 14,000 now. And we'll see what happens after that. It should start turning right now. Otherwise they might get mad at us. Okay. That's cool. We are turning. Everything looks okay, guys. A little bit hiccup on the way, and we are experiencing some stutters, but let me turn on off the lights just a tiny bit because it's too bright in the cockpit right now. That's better. And now let's ensure the flaps, let's retract the flaps completely. That's what's causing our slowdown, and pull the aircraft to climb speed, and everything should be good. From there we can turn on the logo light. It's night, so we can take a look at from outside. That's Atlanta for you.
Papa Lima, contact center 132-907, good day.
Center on 132.907. Good day, thank you. So now we are going to hand over to the center 975, like so. Atlanta Center, citation 5 Papa Lima, with you at 9,000 feet, climbing for 14,000.
5 Papa Lima, Atlanta Center, climb and maintain, flight level 230.
Climb and maintain 230, thank you.
Delta 2045.
So we are clear to 23,000.
Delta 2045, descend and maintain, level 240.
Descend and maintain 240,
We
Delta
are
2045.
passing 10,000, so speed is not a problem anymore.
Surf Jet, Israel Papa, leaving 16,000 for 12,000.
Israel Papa, Roger. FedEx 1569, contact
So
Jacksonville
now we
Center,
can
135-492.
drop this climb speed
92, have a great night, FedEx.
to 1700 and pick up some speed. And we are finally on our way to Memphis. So that's how VATSIM flights are.
Dallas 1477, contact Jacksonville Center, 135.92.
So
Jacksonville 135.92, Delta 1477.
we can still climb at 2,000, I believe.
Center 80 Papa, not getting the Atlanta 8. Do you have the altimeter?
Atlanta altimeter 2986.
2986, thanks. 80 Papa.
It's going to be text only due to VATSIM server errors. You're not going to be able to hear it on voice. You got to double click it in your pilot client.
Okay, it was 2986, right?
Affirmative.
Okay, guys. So that's it. I will keep going. I don't
WestJet
know.
2581, contact Washington Center 133.72.
3372 WestJet 2581, good day.
We can climb a little bit faster, looks like. Let me see.
Delta 2045,
And
cross
we're at
Suite T,
climb
had to maintain
thrust.
8,000, Atlanta altimeter 2986.
So
Descend and maintain 8,000 and 2996, Delta 2045.
Delta 2045 negative, cross Suite T, had to maintain 8,000, Atlanta altimeter 2986.
Washington Center, good evening, WestJet 2581, flight level 390.
not sure if you guys are seeing the map.
Okay, WestJet 2581, you're still on Atlanta Center, switch the frequency to 3372.
Hopefully you guys are seeing the map right now. I'm
Delta
not
2045,
sure
go with the
if
reback,
map
cross
is
Suite T at 8,000, the Atlanta altimeter 2986.
updating, but we are
Descend at Sweetie at 8,000 and
on
2986,
our way.
Delta
The
2045.
map is moving, so you should be able to see it, guys. On the left corner, bottom left corner.
Center 80 Papa, is Atlanta accommodating left 8 left for landing?
Stand by. Southwest 2472, set to maintain flight level 240.
Someone is entering the frequency without waiting, so some impatient VATSIM
Southwest
users.
2472, Atlanta.
2472.
Descend and maintain flight level 240.
Descend and maintain 240 for 2472.
Vision Jet 80 pop, contact Atlanta, approach 125.7.
25.7, 80 pop, thanks for help.
Center American 2803, ready to go, runway 11.
Atlanta Center, FedEx 9249, heavy flight level 320.
Okay, you're stepping on a pilot clear to stand by on your check-in. American 2803, fly heading 200, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff.
So this flight pattern is changed because we just took from a different runway, and that's doing the exact opposite. But we are ending
FedEx 9249, Atlanta Center, roger.
to end up at the same waypoint.
Limburg 4541, cross
We
Ozzy,
passed the
maintain
transition
14,000,
altitude,
Atlanta
so we
altimeter
can switch to
2986.
standard altimeter.
Cross Ozzy and maintain 14,000, Limburg, 4541.
So now we keep climbing towards 23,000, and we'll see if they clear us to higher.
5 Papa Lima, climb maintain flight level 430.
Climb and maintain flight level 4305 Papa Lima. So we are clear to our cruising altitude, and that's about it from this point going forward. What we are going to do is we are going to
Atlanta Center, FedEx Jet 1971
climbing
at Charlotte Airport, requesting IFR clearance to Eastern DeKalb Airport.
stay on the frequency and see where our top of descent is, if we can. Let's
Is
just
it Jet 1971? I don't show any flight plan yet for you.
okay,
Roger,
top
I'll
of
make
descent
sure
to
it's filed.
there. We can speed our climb just a tiny bit, I believe, if we hit the throttle just a tiny bit. And
Cargo Lux 47 Sierra,
this is
contact
how
Atlanta,
it goes,
approach
guys. I
125.7.
mean, it's better to, I think, do
27, Cargo Lux 47 Sierra,
live streams with this kind of flights, but let's just take a look. Yeah. So, cloudy Atlanta, nighttime flying after the world update for USA.
American 2803, Atlanta Center, radar contact, climb maintain 16,000, stay altitude leaving.
But this is how it goes, guys.
2,700, climb maintain 16,000, American 2803.
Alright, I think I will stop the video here because we are clear to our cruising altitude, and I will bring you guys back when we are ready to descend. I will see you in a little bit. Welcome back, guys. ATC contacted and left the descent to my discretion. We have couple restrictions that we need to follow. I will pull the map here in a second. As you see, we have a flight level 240 restriction, and then some other restrictions on the road, 230, and I will try to aim for 240 first, and I will start the descent at 1000 feet per second and cut the power to idle, and let's see where we will. Yeah, we need to descend a little bit faster than that, because that descent is going to take us to Weiser. We should be at 240 at Weiser waypoint. So we will increase our descent rate like so. And we will keep going from now on and wait for the ATC to give us further instructions. We are cleared for Vans 2 arrival and expecting an ILS to runway 36 at Memphis. So we'll see how that goes. But I will keep descending, and hopefully we will make it to Vassar at 24,000, and we will try to follow the other restrictions. I hope you guys are still seeing the map. You should be. Let me zoom out just a tiny bit so that you guys can see that map just a little bit better.
Other aircraft calling, go ahead.
Maybe not that much. Like so. And you should be able to see where we are at right now.
That was for American 1106, but
that
you're
should
heading
correct the map overlay.
Terminated.
And I need to stay on the frequency though, and I experienced some icing, so anti-ice systems are turned on for now, and we have a very strong headwind of 96 knots at the moment, so that's also slowing us down, but I think we are in good shape right now. We will keep descending, and I will bring you guys back when we are pretty close to Memphis Airport, so that you can experience the landing sequence with VATSIM. But right now, other than descent instructions, which is on me because ATC is not going to give me further instructions until the last waypoint of Star, I believe, and we should expect to hear about the approach when we get there, but I don't want to hold you guys here for no good reason, so I will bring you guys back when we are ready to, or when we are close to the approach phase. Welcome back, guys. So we are descending for 10,000. ATC instructed us to descend to 10,000. And from now on, I think I'm gonna keep you guys with me, because that will be really hard for me to start and stop recording while trying to land the aircraft. So you can skip to the further minutes of the video if you don't want to wait, and I will timestamp the entire video. But let's just descend to 10,000 and see what happens from there. So expectation is to descend and be at 10,000 at FASO waypoint, and from there I think they will hand over us to approach. We will see, and I will tune the approach frequency just in case. So that's 125.8, so that it is ready, 125.800, and I'll put it to the standby. And now we are just waiting to get to 10,000 and receive further instructions from ATC. We still have 35 knots of crosswind coming at us, but we'll see how that goes, or if the winds are going to get any better. We are about to pass the transition altitude, so we are going to switch to from standard to local altimeter shortly. The throttle is idle. We are descending at 2,000 feet per minute, and eventually I think we need to be at least around 6,000 after that 10,000, but we'll see how that goes.
Memphis Center, Pilatus 1221 Zulu 2000, correction 3,500 climb.
It's silenced a little bit. Hopefully the ATC audio is audible, or you can hear it well. When I edit the video, I'll try to see how I can make it
Pilatus 1221 Zulu,
because the simulator audio and ATC audio is on the same channel, and I'll see what I can do when I'm editing the video. So it might be a little bit louder, engine noises and the cabin noise, just because of that. But I can decrease I can turn off the climate control, and that should silence the cabin just a tiny bit more. Yeah, like so. Hopefully this is better and you can hear everything better. But we passed the transition altitude, so let's just switch to local altimeter setting and keep descending to 10,000.
And Susie November 1221 Zulu confirm squawk on 1566.
So now
confirm 1566.
Correct.
we should be okay in terms of altitude. We are descending rapidly.
Memphis Center, good evening, American 1607. Apologize for the late contact. Inbound leak, flight level 350.
American 1907, excuse me, American 1607. I have a squawk code for you shortly.
Roger.
American 1607, squawk 1560.
1560 for American 1607.
All right, some communication is going on the channel, but well, there's really nothing
contact 4 miles
much
west.
we can do at this point other than keep descending. It's dark outside. I wish this was a day flight, but I just don't want to change the time anymore. You should be seeing the map.
Center, good evening, Delta 2437 with you climbing through 13 for 16.
And
American 1607,
have an
contact flight level
understanding of where we are.
3065 southwest of Little Rock, VOR.
Roger.
2437, climbing to flight level 2900.
So from
Climbing
here,
to flight level 290, Delta
it's really
2437.
getting close to the approach, and I already programmed the approach page.
5, citation 5, Papa Lima, contact approach 125.8.
Approach on 125.8, citation 5 Papa Lima. Thank you. So now we are going to contact approach. Let's see. I hope the channel is not busy. Memphis approach, citation 5 Papa Lima, with you at 10,000 feet.
November 5 Papa Lima, Memphis approach. Expect the ILS runway 36 center approach. Memphis altimeter 2996.
Altimeter 2996, expect runway 36 center approach. 5 Papa Lima.
November 5 Papa Lima, flight heading 270, maintain 10,000.
Heading 270, maintain 10,000. 5 Papa Lima. So now we switch to heading mode and turning to 270. And we are going to maintain 10,000. I think we can turn on our landing lights now, and we can turn off the anti-ice. And we will keep an eye on the speed, and we will take it from there. Let's see where this is taking us. From here on, we should be receiving instructions on further descent from the ATC. And we should be able to do the ILS from here on. So let me correct the altimeter to 996. And that should be it, guys. So stay with me, bear with me. I hope you are seeing the map down there. We are maintaining 10,000. And I think they are trying to get us in line with the runway towards here somehow, and then from there we should be able to do the ILS.
Southwest 2890 on Memphis departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 16,000.
keeping the throttle at 50% and speed at around, I think we can speed just a tiny bit more towards 180 knots, maybe just 55-60% throttle, and wait for ATC to give us further instructions. Yeah, I'm gonna speed up just a little bit more so that we get there faster. And hopefully.
November 5, or correction, citation 5, Papa Lima, descend and maintain 3000.
Descend and maintain 3005 Papa Lima. So as you see, we are clear to 3000. Now we will descend and see where it takes us. Cut the throttle. And there we go. Should be good if we descend like this. And if we get to 3000 around there, I think we are fine. But we'll see. I think 1000 feet per minute will be sufficient enough to get us there, because we will slow down eventually and we will get to 3000. So now we started to see some lights outside. Right there is the city of Memphis, I believe, and that is the airport right there. So we are very close, guys. We are very close. So let's check the approach page one more time. Oh, I'm sorry, performance, approach to 90906. Everything looks good. Let's send the speeds. I am planning to approach at 110, 120 knots as far as the speed goes, and we'll take it from there. So I think the speed looks good. We'll be at 3000, right where we expect to be at 3000. So it is looking great so far. Despite the fact that the autopilot is broken, we managed to get the aircraft this far from Atlanta. I think that's something really great, and managing despite the bugs and the problems that are introduced with the last patch. Hopefully these things will be sorted out by Microsoft and Asobo Studios in the next update, and we will have a better working autopilot. They were trying to improve the autopilot, but unfortunately, while improving some, they broke some parts of it. So we will see, guys. We will see. So now I think I can take a look at the approach chart, and maybe I'll just show and share that with you guys. So we are right here, right now. That is our airport and runway 36 center. We are descending to 3000, and eventually they will give us clearance to 2000, where we capture the ILS localizer and glides. Localizer we will capture here. We will capture the glide slope at 2000, and our decision altitude is 440. So those are the things that we need to know. The frequency is 110.5, which I believe is already tuned. Yes, it is. So everything looks good, guys. We are just trying to get there. So probably they are going to give us heading towards the runway when we get to that waypoint.
Southwest 2899, contact Memphis Center 133.65.
So I think I don't need the charts anymore. I got that taken care of. Everything else should be good, and we are waiting on the controller to give us a right turn towards the runway when we get to that waypoint. or close to that waypoint. And let's see, the airport should be somewhere around there. Yep, right there. So that flashing light in the middle is where we are going to land. Hopefully. Alright, just messed with the wheels just a little bit, but surprisingly everything looks good. Hopefully I don't realize anything when I'm editing the video in terms of the volume levels, and I hope it turns out good, because you may never know until you start editing the video. So we will see, guys. We got roughly about 10-15 minutes of flight left, and we will start our landing sequence shortly. All I need to keep an eye is now the waypoints where we should expect to capture the localizer. And I closed the charts. That's what I'm trying to get back, so that I see where it's at. Let me move it out of the
November 5, or correction, citation 5 Papa Lima, turn right heading 330 to join the runway 36 center localizer.
Turn right heading 330 to join the runway 5 Papa Lima.
November, or correction, citation 5 Papa Lima, descend and maintain 2000.
Descend and maintain 2000, 5 Papa Lima. So we are clear to 2000, and we are turning right to heading 330. Alright guys, we are getting really close. I'm not sure if we are going to join the runway at that. We should turn a little bit further. And maybe we should switch to the localizer source. When we get to, yeah. So now I'm going to switch the nav source to the localizer and activate the approach mode so that we capture the localizer. So now I will call when we establish on the localizer and start deploying the flags.
Citation 5 Papa Lima, 8 miles from Jenny, maintain 2000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS and rate 36 center approach.
Maintain 2000 until established on the localizer. Clear to land ILS 36 center, citation 5 Papa Lima.
Citation 5 Papa Lima, negative, clear for the approach, not cleared to land.
I'm sorry, cleared for approach, runway 36 center, citation 5 Papa Lima. Okay, now we are going to line up with the runway. Let's just move and establish and deploy one level of flaps. Okay, we are looking good, guys. Runway is in sight. We are established pretty much, almost. And we are ready to
Citation 5 Papa Lima, contact Memphis Tower now, 119.7.
Tower on 119.7, citation 5 Papa Lima. So we will tune the tower, 119.7. There we go. And we will call the tower. Memphis Tower, citation 5 Papa Lima, established on final inbound for ILS 36 center.
Citation 5 Papa Lima, wind 350 at 5, runway 36 center, cleared to land.
Clear to land, citation 5 Papa Lima, thank you. So that's our landing clearance. Let's deploy the landing gear. And maintain our speed. Okay guys, now we captured the glide slope. I had to turn around and come back to this again. The controller, actually VATSIM is disconnected, but we will still go ahead and land the aircraft and we will wrap the video up like this. I just didn't record the go around part of it. I was coming too high and too fast and I decided to go around and cut the video there without saying anything. Sorry about that. But now we should be able to land. I don't know, as I said, it's just hit or miss with ILS approaches. Unfortunately, didn't capture the glide slope at the first attempt. So now we are going to try this again. And hopefully this time we should be able to land the aircraft without any problems. And that should be the end of the video. I will just exit the runway and wrap the video up there. But things happen, and I think this gives you an idea of VATSIM flights and how they happen. The aircraft systems should be operational enough to follow the directions of the ATC, as you have seen in the example. We didn't follow the entire flight plan. We have given different headings, and that's how we managed to get to Memphis. So just keep that in mind if you have intentions to fly on VATSIM in the near future. I would advise against it until the autopilot issues are fixed, but this is how you do VATSIM flights. Alright, I might go silent a little bit. We are about to land, but that is going to be it for today's video. When we land, I will say goodbye, and hopefully, I don't know if I will record another one, because this autopilot issues needs to be fixed before I can do anything about the tutorials, because it's useless at this point. I hope you guys had fun. Please give me a thumbs up if you liked the video, and if you want to get notified for the future episodes, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notifications, guys. Now it's time to take control of the aircraft, cut the power, bring the nose down. Nicely, we are getting a little bit fast here. Just pull up and let speed bleed, like so. There we go, we landed this time. Speed brakes are deployed. I am hitting the brakes. If we can make this turn, I think we are going to wait until the other exit from the runway, which is right in front of us, and that will be the end of the video, guys. So thanks for watching, and thanks for sticking with me for this long. But when you are flying on VATSIM, those flights are usually longer and the video is also longer. But thanks for staying with me, thanks for watching the video, and I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.